I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan, 5'8" tall, weighing at 146 pounds, and has that impressive reach of 71 inches. And he'll be facing Terence Bud Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and orthodox, 5'8" tall with a 74-inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on? This is when it gets stupid.
Good luck.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. It's Khan versus Crawford Part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I'd ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realize that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Nice counter shot with the right hand. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter punch. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Look at him now.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Missed him with that uppercut. Nice counter. It's all offense all the time. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And a counter left. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
And he misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be straight. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. And every time you see him, take a big, deep breath. Bang him down. Keep smart.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Counter right. Trying to answer back. That left counter punch will score. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Tom.
Crawford in trouble. How is this fight still continuing? That punch landed. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counterpunching for both these athletes. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Defense is not an option for these two. The perfect counter lands. Good counter right-handed kick. He threw the hook, didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's a counter shot. Lands with the right counter. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He got out of the way of that right hook. And he just misses with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Right punch. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They exchange punches. Great counter right hand there. They both want the knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. That left scores. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. How do they use this fighter's aggression against him?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Now, relax. Now, I don't want you to load. Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. A perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I hope this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Nice counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That left hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good left counter that lands. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter left hand there. Punch, counter punch. Why aren't they defending? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. What a punch. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Left counter scores. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he fails to score with that left hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. And he just missed with that left jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see.
Jump all over him.
We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is not a... And he just put Amir Khan down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo? Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Catch and shoot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That left hook missed. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That left counter was perfectly timed. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of deep. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Good counter punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can...
Amir Khan backing up. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. He missed with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Insane action! Nice counter punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter punch. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
He's gone!
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. No rest for the weary. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Crawford's legs are all up. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues. There's a counter shot. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him. There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Do you believe what we're seeing? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.